Hey, Max is in the chat.
Alright, finna go at the league. Ain't no more games about to get played.
Yeah, we about to play.
Got a last game. Fuck that. Gord alert. Last game being played.
I'm playing the Steelers.
He gave up 2 Watt.
Mm-hmm.
See,
This nigga,
and I'm
hey.
over here struggling, and my fucking D line is 80 overall right now. You know what I would do for that fucking TJ Watt on my squad, man?
I'm about to try to make this nigga pay for it.
Make him pay for that shit. I'm over here struggling. I heard this team, man. You don't realize this shit until.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly.
I was
Today,
going
after
to
a
leave
crazy
first,
opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the.
Come on, take it to the house, Steelers. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Welcome.
Boom, he home. You ain't got to strain. Yeah, he's straining.
Oh, come on. I like hearing this in chat.
Yeah, I do too.
This defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance.
Oh, here we go. Stacey, there we go. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Give me that, you butt bitch.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
There's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one
played out. Win the game, man. Don't be out here trying to disrespect too much.
It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along.
Yeah, win the game, man. Win the game, man. Yeah, 21 points is not safe in this Madden. Sometimes. Nah, I'm just saying, like, when you get a 21-point lead, I've seen niggas come back plenty of times. Not in this joint. If you got time, they only take 2 drives to get that shit all the way to fuck back. You got feedback, momentum, everything going your way. Your players wake up, other team nervous, shaking and shit. It only take 2 drives. You go down and get 2 touchdowns, or a touchdown, field goal, and a stop.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Operating out of Steeler territory now.
All I would say is when you load up next week's game, check it before, and then just be straight.
Another run here with Sanders.
If that shit saves the next time you come back, then you're good.
The Eagles are 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
From the 39, Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field what they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown out. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
This nigga doing some unnecessary reference. I look back.
2-2 would have got you 3.
2-2 would have got you 3.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So, touchdown here, baby. So, touchdown.
Here we go.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
When Justin was going around the room and skipped you, I was like, oh, he apologized when they were alone. Never happened. Kind of mean. Sorry, it's just mean. It's childish.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that he's
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's the fullback. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Touchdown this hell.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. 10, 5.
To the crib. Damn, Naeem Hines that fast, though? Nice shit. I mean, I guess. I know he like 93, but that nigga looks fast.
Let's go!
Team's coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times where this is blocked. And the Eagles have got it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 30. Into the end zone.
I think I almost caught that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, boom. Fuck.
I picked Booney, so you know what I'm saying? I can't even be mad. I picked Booney. I need this.
But guess what? It does go against his record.
Yeah, we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown.
I need Booney to win this.
Touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Marriage is no longer a goal of mine. I'm really just going to focus on my happiness, whatever that brings me. Thank you for
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. and it'll be second and very short.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
On second and inches, Hurts. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Good catch, an excellent creation of a big play downfield. I can guarantee you this. That's not a play this defense has practiced against in the days leading up to this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 36, Hurts. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
That's one thing I do know about these niggas. Zone droppies.
Throwing is Hurts. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That sets up a 1st and goal. Make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open
doing that
up
shit in
even
practice
more big
sometimes.
plays.
I ain't never had it happen to the game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, wow.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Touchdown machine.
And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
He blocked
So
this
they
shit too?
escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defense is talking
It's a
about.
block fest. It's called a block party.
Either advancing it the other way or just getting
It's a
possession
party.
and
It's a
turning it over to their
party.
offense. That could be a
It's
little
a
bit of flavor.
You got a whole lot of
Lost
blocks.
opportunity.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Hey, that nigga ran down.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So still 14 yards to go. Second down. Here's Pickett. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage or make it third manageable?
You dropped it.
Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
Short memory thing.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Pickett in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Pickett now on first down. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun, finding his way down to about the 35-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
That all makes sense because they've been throwing the ball on this That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Hit as he throws there.
They did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts finding Smith for the first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ooh, the juke. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down. And just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Hurts. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Can you tell me how to
That's a pretty darn good start this season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So after that sack, go
to settings.
Spot here, 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Audio output.
And then he's got him. That's Smith for the
No. Is that it? Yeah, audio output.
Smith, 38 yards. As his guys
Yeah, go to settings.
extend their lead.
Sound. Scroll down to sound.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that could be
Audio
that
output.
makes this a
Go down to headphones.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And then they say output the headphones. Go to you gotta switch it to voice chat audio.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm good at what I do, man. I'm good at what I do.
Can I do it? Can you let me shine for a second? You let me shine for a second? God dang.
You didn't have to tell me, man. You just had to go out there and run the game, man.
Last drive in, and boy was frustrated.
I knew you was going to do it, though, because
it was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach,
you got it, Matt?
This nigga going
with a failure to send down the field goal unit. And then you didn't see the ball go through the post.
See, I'm about to go to YouTube now and try
last
it.
drive for them.
Okay.
Got to pick themselves
I got
up
my
from
Madden.
that one.
I got my Madden sound
We've
cut
hit the
down.
2-minute mark in this first half of action. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Oh, yep. Got the sound. There you go. The other white chocolate. We traded white chocolate, get a white chocolate.
It's Pickett.
A white chocolate.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Not good at the start, but the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting. Not just scouting, but now executing the system.
I wish they had let this nigga get jiggy like this in the game.
We can practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh 1st. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with the pick. The Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. Oh, nice on the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Rolling to his left. And this is incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 25-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. This is caught, and they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st
so I
and
kind
goal.
of just know how it is when niggas literally running DK.
Here's Hurts to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown Eagles. Great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They go play action with Hurts. And he fires one incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. He played not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find
Boom, covering my spread.
something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Third and long for Pickett. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. But today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to have the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Come on.
From the 16, Pickett. He's going to look deep down the field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the side.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a...
Mustang 19. Here we go. Okay, ready? Ready, break. Ready.
For a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. This time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for them for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now on 2nd and 13. Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
But first down, Hurts going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Hurts fumbles it. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnover.
He's got a man complete. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth. 74 yards. And the Steelers get a bit closer. Boswell good with the extra point. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I was trying to juggle Columbia records, but dealing with what the country Columbia jungles had left it. First time you heard it, now I probably was under some pressure, gun in the dresser while he was banging up in the kitchen.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver motion left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert. 2 touchdowns on the season back in this game. And the Eagles are on their way to a 2-0 start. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made. How to not do it mentally. The guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He's going to take another shot here. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the ball. They've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to goal.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by a V2 Melifonwu. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a first down carry for Harris. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 30 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing.
take it in at the 3. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Sets up to throw it. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
Tripping on them, spending corners, distant times. I
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing his Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Pick it now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Weaver. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them. Gets big yards.
All the soldiers.
Points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This morning with some white linen sheets.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
The temperatures were 100 in the room. I'm like, still got the same flavor. Hobby from the hate me now video is continual.
They'll throw again with Pickett. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come 20. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like the game believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. In motion right is Smith. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it?
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Boswell for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a quarterback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And part of one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job of rooting the blocker, making a play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try to defend it in again.
The Eagles send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Hines now on the return. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over possession here at the 34. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
You know, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Fake again to Sanders, now Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Just landed, Richard on my right hand, 40 on my nightstand, 100 on my left pinky, billion of y'all wanna be me. Shorty, come and see me, bring a friend, cause I'm greedy, want a bag, double season. Political correctness, hecklers are more respected than the one giving the message on stage. It's messed up, we can't say anything without offending. So now my mouth is in the jailhouse when cases clear. First Amendment, you replaced it, rigged it, dumb it down, it's not an option. Some of it, I understand, take out for these big plans, modify, try to stop it, I'm around, keep bitching.
One final shot for Pickett. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. As this defense walks up the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense.
I'm applying pressure, I see why she pressed. When she with me, she gorilla and finesse. And yes, I'm stepping to my last breath. And we all about the money. And you know we about to run it. And you know we about to run it. Run it up. Yeah, hit boy, let's go. Tony Fontana. Let's go. What's up?
Let me know. Did you understand? Is there a heart? You got to have love. Oh.
My beginnings was intense. Who'd have thought I'd go legit? For sure. Yeah. We coming blacker than Black Panther 2. Nobody this thorough, that's
Did you?
Never go against the family, that's something you don't do. Don't get Eddie Kane, try to sing your way back in the group. Nah, stars in the ceiling, got sun in the building, rep that 718. It's hard to depart from that feeling, careful selling weight. The DA be watching you dealing, get yourself straight before they find their paraphernalia. But those who claim 100 million on taxes, beautiful actresses, street dudes who turn activists who used to move packages. No nine still here to remove the wall that our back against. Legitimizing your hustles before the gamble hit.
It takes more.
I'm ready to face the moment to bid it. Should I save it or blow it? I mean, it's only some paper. None of my neighbors who knows me. The Joneses own some acres to be the greatest. It's lonely, but it chose me. I take it, whatever the case may be. I'm out of space so deep. NASA without the A at the end. Take off on 3. What's the cost of a CD? With 1,500 places myself. What's that? The 1,500 keys on my scale. For a starving artist trying to sneak out and reroute. Originality I seek out. Let's clean house to black homeowners. Check it out. So black homeowners take over and throw the lease out. off the block for this. All my shoulders for the kids and the cool shit that I did. Pretty girls who let me hit, it's only right I went legit. Too legit. And the cool shit I done did. All them O's I tried to flip. Who'd have thought I'd go legit? Yeah. I do it for y'all. And the cool shit that you did. All them O's you tried to flip. Who'd have thought you'd go legit for y'all? Yeah. We was just chilling on the sofa. No job. No school. Ghetto babies. I'm a small time to big time. You can do it too. Go legit. Yeah. Believe in yourself. Live the life you deserve. That's how we do. I ain't forget the roaches and mice. I ain't forget all that. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, gangster. Don't shoot, gangster. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, gangster. You and him, and he is you. Don't kill a message. Am I snitching when the police commissioner, my friend, am I a player when me and the mayor hanging tapping? Just a grown man trying to see how to change the community. Cause all I see is mama's crying, reading eulogies, thinking about everything her baby could have grew to be. Speaking unity for years, but face scrutiny. He weird. One day, Esco be rapping about shooting me. Next day, he saying I can't. He been confusing me. Don't wait there. I advise you fine, I was just rap. Look around every town like a trap. I just smile from the mountains like that. And it went black, now we step back. And I'm scratching my hand under my best cat. With a new clear, but when it jet black. I don't know how much I can stress that. Where the check's at. Don't shoot gangsters. Don't shoot gangsters. Don't shoot. Don't shoot gangsters. You and him, and he is you. Don't kill the message. Pop a bottle in my Nautica. Bill Russell jersey, solid and sturdy. Stevie's harmonica in my hand. With a Willoughby, the model tuck. The Benz is red, blue one that's hobby shit. It's obvious these emotional roller coaster ass niggas, please. And most of these guys supposed to have no tendencies. I endlessly speak vengeance on MP3s. Percocet addiction, that could be your EMD. Your mindset is your vaccine for every disease, illness, affliction, sneeze. The pollen is got in your body, diaphragm, chest, eye exam. The disease kings get, we see it like an MRI scan. I show you how to move when these dudes be lying. The coops flying, the suits fire, the crew full of riders, loophole finders. Don't kill a messenger. Shorty, don't shoot. Look in the mirror. You got a big life ahead of you. You are your own cure for your king's disease. You gotta look inside to cure that. You got all the answers. Imagine no man shot for the next 10 years. No one killed for the next 30 years. Think about how much we will attain. And no, I do not really know the police commissioner. Shit, I talk to anybody about saving lives. It's your favorite neighborhood rap nigga. A rap man. Shit feel like I'm Superman sometimes. A super fly. I can't choose. I grew up around weed smoke, just like the Marleys. Heard my mom whenever she spoke, they having parties. This is 70s, the Boston, the summer's down. Me, I'm in some holy, the clean undershorts on the bed trying somersaults. And when the summer starts, you hear 100 shots. Stepping over empty liquor bottles I come across. Sending stickers that smell like what's in the picture.